Gemini, welcome to Yours and Theirs reading for the week of August 18th through the 24th. This is Empowered World Tarot. We're a new channel. My name is Holly Christine. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Gemini's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and feel free to reverse or exchange the energies as necessary. Let's see what's going on. We're going to do a 10 plus card layout. We're going to clarify everything, ask for advice from the universe at the end, and pull an oracle card for you. There we go. Starting out in your column. 4 of Pentacles. Followed by the 8 of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. In your person's column, the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the King of Cups. In the shared energies, the 10 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. The overall energy for your reading, Gemini, the Ace of Swords. And what brings us to this specific reading, 4 of Wands. So we're talking about a commitment, the stability of a commitment, a relationship commitment. Could be a marriage, doesn't have to be, but it certainly could be. Let's talk about the baseline for a moment, and we'll try and gain some perspective here on what the heck is going on with you guys and what we can do about it. The overall energy, this Ace of Swords. So this is an opportunity. This reading is an opportunity for truth, for clarity. And this way you'll be able to take action based on the truth and the clarity that you gain here today. So on your side, the 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. There's something you refuse to let go of. You're holding on very stubbornly, and it looks like it could be tied up to work. It doesn't have to be, but whatever it is, we are skill building here, holding on tight, trying to build more stability, and it's something that is being repeated over and over again here. Something might be coming back around. The Wheel of Fortune. Fate turning in your favor. It looks like you're working at it. It looks like you are almost trying to control it a little bit by your skill building, trying to change fate here. Your person showing up, 4 of Swords, 7 of Swords, King of Cups. So right now, they're on a timeout. And they're trying to get their thoughts clear and straight themselves. And it looks like they have one foot out the door. They're getting ready to leave, and they're doing it sort of quietly and a little bit sneakily, it looks like. And the King of Cups. That's an energy of remaining calm in the midst of the storm. We'll find out more with the clarifiers on who that is and what exactly is going on. In the shared energies, the 10 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. There's been a painful ending, no doubt. It's what shows up first. And while an accurate assessment and clarity is trying to be gained here, there's some blockages in between getting to a clear assessment and where we're at after this painful ending. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll start with clarifying the Ace of Swords and the overall energy, please. What does Gemini and their person need to know about this Ace of Swords? All right, we have the Five of Swords, Strength, and the Nine of Cups. So there's a battle going on here. It's a battle of wills. And it shows that sacrifices, important sacrifices, are willing to be made here. Somebody's willing to make them in order to get to happiness, to feel light and free and joyous again, at least on an individual level. And it's not easy to do. Calling in strength so that we tame our inner beasts and try and keep our egos out of it, because egos are very much here. And at the bottom, what brings us here? The Hermit. Deep, deep healing is needed. Absolutely. Introspective work is needed. We need to shine the light in the dark, figure out what's in the way, and heal it. Get it off of our path so that we can move forward. All right, let's take a look at your Four of Pentacles, how you're showing up back here, Gemini. And like I said, feel free to reverse the energies. You may identify with the middle column instead of the first column, so whatever fits. And let's see what's going on. Four of Pentacles, not wanting to give up, not wanting to let go, holding on rather tightly. And there we have the Knight of Cups. Two of Cups. And the Moon. And at the bottom, what brings us here? The Seven of Cups. Looking at our options and choices, some of them are kind of confusing. You want to pick the best one when it comes to expressing your heart and your emotions with the soul connection that is here. Perhaps you want to reveal the secrets of your heart. The Moon is things yet to be revealed, things that are hidden, emotions buried beneath the surface. And so it's almost like you want to say something and you're promising yourself that you're going to do this and express your truth and your heart, but not yet. Trying to pick the best path there. Okay, let's take a look at your person. They're not even here. They're resting, catching their breath, taking a break. They're doing some healing work and some meditative work, getting their thoughts straight. What's going on with the Four of Swords, please, in Gemini's person's column? King of Wands. Ten of Swords coming up next. Painful ending. Six of Cups. This is a soul connection with a lot of history here. Lots of love, no doubt. And at the bottom, what brings us here? Yeah, death and rebirth. So things are definitely changing. Something has ended very painfully, and they're just trying to heal from this a little bit. I don't know if they were the one that ended it or you were the one that ended it, but yeah, there's a lot of pain here. Let's take a look at this ending. In the shared energies, both of you are feeling it. There's that Hermit. Deep, deep healing is needed to bring this thing back together. There's a Three of Cups. That's communing with others in good times. The Seven of Swords coming up in your person's column. That's somebody being sneaky. Being sneaky with the Three of Cups. Guys, that is a third party if I have ever seen one. And lots of healing is needed here. At the bottom, look at that. Five of Pentacles. Somebody feels abandoned. Somebody feels forsaken. Absolutely forgotten about. Locked out in the cold. because somebody was communing with others in a very sneaky way. That's what happens when we shine the light here at Empowered World Tarot. You're going to see what's going on in the shadows. All right, so that's what brought us here. Let's take a look at the Eight of Pentacles, repetitive work of some kind. Okay, look at that. And we have the Ten of Wands, the Devil, and the Hanged Man. And at the bottom, the Sun. Well, the Sun is the happiest card in the tarot. It's what brings us to this lineup. There is a major burden here, and it's unhealthy as we take a pause to look at things from all angles. Toxic energy is here, repetitively working, repetitively doing something very burdensome and toxic. And when you really stop to take a look at things, you become aware of what this is. Something that you're doing repetitively. It may or may not be you, but it's in your column. Something that's being done over and over and over again. It's just not healthy. It's in the way. And we're here to gain perspective. Things used to be good. They used to be really, really happy, but whatever this is, it got in the way. All right, let's take a look at your person over here in the Seven of Swords energy. They're watching from the shadows. Something sneaky's going on. They're being sneaky even watching. They're ready to go. They're ready to leave. Ready to go. Let's see what's going on with the Seven of Swords in your person's column. Sort of limped out. We've got Justice. Queen of Cups. And the Hierophant. And at the bottom, the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody has put themselves first here. When it comes to balance and having our hearts wide open to something, being in alignment, it's a very significant energy that's here in alignment with leaving possibly this marriage. Justice could be a marriage. The Four of Wands could be a marriage. We know that you're a soul connection. We know that you're partners. At least you were. We know that you have a lot of history together. But somebody was being selfish in this marriage. I don't know who it was, or who's leaving. But it kind of looks like your person is leaving. It looks like you're the one gaining perspective over here. You're working hard to gain perspective. You're trying to figure it out. It's like you're doing the detective work. What happened? What's in our way? I think they're the ones that ended it. The Ten of Swords is in their column. The Seven of Swords is in their column. And when we look at this, what this Seven of Swords is, this is somebody who got together with other people in a very secretive way, in a very sneaky way. That's what they're in alignment with, being sneaky. And they're ready to step out on this possible marriage and this Queen of Cups, which I think is you. Yeah, they're only thinking about themselves here. It's very sneaky. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords. This blocked energy or blocking energy, it's in the shared column. What's going on with the Seven of Wands, please? Seven of Wands. Keeping the unwanted energies out. Something's being blocked. Is it the truth? Not anymore. You are working hard and you're getting it. That's what it is. You're gaining perspective. And it's hard. It is hard. It's very burdensome to look this devil in the face and to gain perspective about it. Look at that. 4 of Wands. That's what's being blocked. This committed relationship, the stability blocked. The Magician. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like your person is managing this. They're the ones doing it. They showed up as the king back there. And that's the action that they're taking to end this soul connection, causing all kinds of pain. And now we have the commitment that's being blocked and manifested by this King of Pentacles. At the bottom, the Sun. It's all being blocked, guys. I don't know why they're doing it, or maybe they found happiness someplace else, but that's what's in the shared energies. It's being blocked. This commitment is being blocked. Show us the Wheel of Fortune in your column, Gemini, please. The Wheel of Fortune. What's coming back around? Turning fate in your favor. You're working hard. You're trying to figure everything out. You're trying to hold on. You want to express your heart to your soul connection, possibly about these hidden secrets, buried emotions, something, or maybe it's their secret you want to express your heart about to them. Maybe you know and they don't know you know yet. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune, please. There it is, the 8 of Cups. Somebody has their back turned, walking away. Ace of Swords, there's the clarity. It's the overall energy right over here, so we have to refer back over here. Queen of Wands. Yep, you're doing everything you can to get to the truth. You're like, I will do whatever it takes to get to the truth about this person of mine who's got their back turned and they're being called someplace else and they're walking away. But you know what? The Knight of Pentacles is what brings us here. So things are moving very slowly. So slow that it becomes quite frustrating here. The Ace of Swords. It's showing there's an attraction. There's something going on. You're attracting the truth, but they're walking away towards their attraction. That's the truth of the matter. That's where they're being called. Show us the King of Cups in Gemini's person's column. There's the 4 of Swords. That's how they first showed up. They're on a break. Yep, 10 of Pentacles. They're dreaming about everything that they want, and they're disappointed in it. Disappointed in their everything. Things just didn't work out the way they wanted. Perhaps that's why they're going someplace else. So this is your partner. This is what they're doing. Everything has not manifested how they've wanted it. So they're like, I'm really not happy here. And at the bottom, the Wheel. We have to look back over here. That's why they're being called away. That's why they have their back turned. They're walking away. All right, let's look at the 7 of Pentacles, assessing the situation. What stability is here? Can it be built further than a level 7, which is certainly not enough? It looks like you would be interested in finding this out, but I don't see them here. I see them off in La La Land dreaming about their attraction. Show us the 7 of Pentacles, please. In the shared energies, assessing the situation, about the stability. 10 of Cups. Page of Swords. The Lovers. And at the bottom, Page of Wands. So this is where the attention is now focused. It doesn't show any resolve. It shows a happy family. We're taking another look. We're trying to learn as much as we can about this important connection on our hearts. And I just don't see anything else being gained other than the truth is they're sneaking around, they're fooling around, their heart's not in it. As much as you want to take a look at it and learn as much as you can and focus your energy on the stability that you guys have built, it's not all gone, but I see you here focusing on it, and I don't see them here. I just don't see them here, not in any of their energies in this column. They're ready to, they have one foot out the door, and they're being very sneaky about it. Let's get some advice from the universe to close this off, please. What advice do you have for Gemini who are going through these energies, please? And we have the Two of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Chariot. At the bottom, the Two of Pentacles. It just looks like you're undecided. You're trying to pick a path forward. Do I go left? Do I go right? But I'm stressed out, or, as could be about it. You're looking to get to victory. You want to reach a goal here. The problem is there's so much doubt and back and forth energy that is tied up to this relationship, that you're just stuck in this confusion of the Nine of Swords. It's all the stress and fear and anxiety, sleepless nights, crying, worries, over and over and over again, just cycling in your world and occupying your life at this point. It's no wonder you're showing me how hard this is. It's not going to get anywhere. It's just going to remain in this, I don't know. I don't know which way to go. I don't know what to do. I see what your intention is. To get to victory, to figure it out, and to fix it, to bring this Ten of Cups and the sun we kept seeing back to this important connection on your heart. And right now you're just sort of in this learning phase. You're learning, and you're not going to like this reading because it's not showing you anything else. Let's take a look at an oracle card from Wisdom of the Oracle. Spirit, what message do you have for Gemini who is going through these torturous energies of trying to figure it out? Sometimes things just change. I mean, the thing is, you would have a chance if your person would show up, if they wanted to show up. They're just not showing me that they're not showing me any of the energies that you're showing me. All right, Oracle card, Wisdom of the Oracle. There we go. Community is your card. It is card number 8. And here is your message that Spirit wants you to have. The essential meaning: belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. The Oracle's message: this card signals a new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know we are useful to our families and communities. In a community, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging, of kinship, and of purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you are part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up or as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in the group, your presence is needed. For a relationship message, you are discovering the essential qualities that you share with another, and perhaps also those you don't share. There are times when you follow and the other person leads, and times when you lead and the others follow. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and another. Accepting the truth that everyone has flaws is part of the dance. Yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. You're in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be together. Well, I wish you a lot of luck because I don't see them here. And how you first showed up, expressing your heart to them about the secrets or about your secret feelings or about the secrets of what they're up to, that's what needs to be done. I don't think it's been revealed yet. And I just feel like this whole thing, it's like you're right in the middle of it. You're right in the middle of this storm. Anyway, I hope this helps seeing all of the energies from a bird's eye view and helping you to see how much you're working on it. Where is your partner? It's time to confront them. I know they're important to you. I know you guys have history together. I know that you have a strong commitment that you vowed to each other, but that is up in the air now. And at least with your person, you're still showing commitment and they need to be confronted. You need to do this. Knight of Cups, express to them everything that is buried beneath the surface. Everything you know, everything you feel, everything you want, all of it. All of it. All right, guys, I hope it helps. I feel for you because this is a very difficult situation. And if it resonates, or if you would like to share your story or, leave a comment, hit the like button, hit subscribe. I'd love to have your energy here, and I look forward to reading for you guys next time. Take care, Gemini.